Yeah, hello guys, and welcome to this channel again. Today we are going to be talking about an interesting topic, and this topic will be quite a challenging one and interesting one, to be honest. And it's going to be called things that you must stop doing to improve your life and change yourself. I talk to people all the time and meet with people, and it was sort of a rude awakening for me when I discovered that most people don't really work on themselves, which is really sad. Since I was young, I've always been taught to always, work on improving myself. So when I see people that don't improve themselves, you know, I just laugh. Most people they just accept themselves for who they are, and they say, oh yeah, this is who I am, and blah blah blah. But yeah, this is who you are. But maybe this is not who you're meant to be. Or you're supposed to be forever. So whoever we are right now is only as a result of what we have been taught or trained to do, or what our environment, our status, or what we know, what we have, the belief system, and also maybe some negative sort of experiences that we have had in our lives. The combination of these things make us who we are today, but that does not really mean that this is who we're made to be. I believe that we are all a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. You are a work in progress. No matter how good you are, we are all supposed to be constantly working to change ourselves. I'll begin to talk about the things that we have to stop doing to become a better you, a better me. One of the basic things that almost everybody would need to change if they want to become sort of or better themselves in life, or become a better you, or a better person, they must change their environment. They must change the people around them. They have to change the people that they spend time with. I'm going to ask you some questions. Who are the people that you spend time with? Who are the people in your environment? What are their belief systems? What have they accomplished? I need you guys to let that sink in, those questions. You want to be around the people who have accomplished what you are dreaming of becoming. You want to surround yourself with the right information, from the people who you admire or you inspire to be like. If you want to become like an example, you want to become like Bill Gates, or you want to become like Jeff Bezos, or some extremely successful people, you don't need to become the neighbor or become like them. You only need to get the information, the value system, and the principles that they have, that have made them onto what they are. And when you find those things, when you find those information, which you can get in the books, in the video recordings, interviews, etc. And in order to attain that height, that great height, that goal, you need to surround yourself with people of that environment. You've got to sort of limit your environment, cut off the wrong people from your life, cut off the wrong environment from your life. That, I believe, is the number one thing that we need to stop doing, because our environment actually, believe it or not, influences us. And as they say, bad manners corrupts good character. The number two thing that we have to do is we need to stop running from ourselves. Or maybe to put it in a different way, we need to stop running from challenges. We need to stop lying to ourselves. Many people don't want to face reality. They don't want to face the reality around them. They don't want to face their reality. They want to run from themselves. There are people that they cannot actually be alone by themselves. I mean, when I say alone by themselves, to actually sit back, look within themselves, rather they would want to be around, people all the time because they are running away from themselves. They don't want to face it and see the reality of who they are. When you shut out everything around you, what you have left is you. Yes, what you have left is only you, and you have to face it. You have to face that reality. And what many people prefer to do is just to deny that reality. They deny the real fact of who they are. They deny the fact, they are sort of not comfortable, with themselves. And the funny thing about, this or these type of people is that, they cannot live with themselves. They're always looking for who to live with them, like the partners, wife, husbands, etc. Why? Because they cannot live with themselves. You have to stop running, begin to look in the mirror and see who you are. Be naked before the mirror, look in the mirror undressed, and I don't mean like undressed or physically, then you can begin to see the real truth about yourself. Then from there you could begin to sort of fix them. The number 3 thing we need to stop doing is trying to be someone that we are not. We need to stop playing games on ourselves and on other people. What most people do is they paint a picture of who they are really not. An example is the way they dress. Most times we sort of create the wrong impression. We look or we create an impression rather than be who we are, because we are scared of accepting ourselves for who we are. So we tend to live like a deceptive, lifestyle. We're deceiving, other people about the truth, the truth about us. Some people are actually have been deceived, so long, or they deceive themselves so much that they don't even know, who they are anymore. So to really improve your life and to make your life better, you must stop trying to be who and what you are not. And you need to stop trying to create an impression. Yes, stop trying to create an impression. Stop trying to impress everybody. Stop trying to make everybody accept you. Stop being an actor. You have to come to realize who you are and come to accept who you are. And if you feel, you are not good enough, then, begin to work on yourself. Begin to work on yourself, to make yourself good enough. And if you don't like, how you are, just face it. If that is who you are, and then it's like a starting point of making yourself better. Stop being who you are not. Stop lying. Stop playing games. Stop deceiving the world and yourself. Stop. There's no point. Then if you stop deceiving, then you can begin to become a better self or a better you. The number 4 thing that we need to stop doing is that we need to stop pitying ourselves. Stop looking at yourself as a victim. That is something we have to stop doing if we want to attain anything in life. We need to stop pitying ourselves. And you know what life is all about. Everybody one time or the other we feel pain. Yes, we feel pain. I feel pain, you feel pain. And if you're afraid of this pain, or you want to run away from pain all the time, that means you pity yourself too much. And if you run away too much from pain, then you would not have any progress, or you will not experience any change in life whatsoever. Every change requires pain. For example, if you say you want to study, or you're on a 2-month study, and you decided not to watch TV, or you decide not to go out with your friends to play, go to the movies or to drink. Yeah, that causes pain, and if you want to sort of be different, from other people, people, yeah, they will criticize you and they will talk about you, and that actually causes pain. But those pain to me is what I call, they're just voluntary pains. They are pains that you need to pay the price for right now, so that you'll be able to avoid any or avoid greater pain later on in life. But if you're somebody that likes comfort too much, and you think that any correction or any process of pain is too much, for you, or is sort of deadly for you, or is unbearable for you, you only keep repeating yourself. And if all you're doing is just between yourself, you'd never become a better person. Sometimes in life, we just need to be tough on ourselves. We need to be tough on ourselves. We need to get, ourselves out of bed, out of our comfort zone, and go and do what we need to do. Sometimes, you need to sort of, wake up your body, like foster your body, to listen. You don't have to allow your body take dominion over, over you. Get to do what you need to do and let the body feel the thing, so that you might get the results that you desire in your life. Yes. I hope I'm speaking to someone. The number 5 thing that we need to stop doing in order to improve ourselves is that we need to stop blaming others for the hardships, for our troubles. We need to stop pointing accusing fingers, because each time we blame others, that means that we have even a greater problem. As the saying goes, that we need to remove the splint from our eye before trying to remove a log from somebody else's eye. If you are just going to be putting the blame on other people, then you would never take personal responsibility. As we know it, the world is a cruel place. People are going to be mean to you. People are going to be cruel to you. But what really decides your future is your attitude towards what other people do to you. If your attitude is going to be the attitude of sort of throwing blames, you are going to be down for a very long time. But if your attitude is that of, well, I cannot do anything about these people's actions, but what I can do is I can do something about my own. I can do something about myself. And if your attitude is improving your life, you know what? You'd never be a victim for too long. But if you decide to blame others, or blaming others is like putting your life in the hands of other people and becoming a victim that has been manipulated, a victim that is being used, someone that is being used, that has been damaged by other people. But when you stop blaming other people for your situation, you set yourself free from them and you become the man of your own self. So that's all I got to share with you guys today, and I hope you guys actually benefit from this. And please, if you do like this video, please could you share, subscribe and like. Thank you very much.